Hi everybody, it's Jane from Living Skies Vintage. How are you today? I thought I'd come back. It's been a little while since we've done a flip through of my Asian journal. I've got a few more things glued down, a little bit of stuff doodled in, but I still have to add some more paint. But before I do that, I thought you might like to see how it's looking so far. So I've added a few more images I don't think you've seen before too. So let's get started. So the cover hasn't changed much. And this, I don't think has changed. I might have added this since you last saw it. But I may add some little images as we go by. This, I've added some more of these flowers. These are actually collaged in, and then I added some color around them. These flowers here, these are some images that I've glued in since. Kind of deepened and darkened this halo. And for these ladies, kind of started to create a little bit of ground for them. So we'll see where that's going. That's going to need a little more paint. But I kind of like what's happened here with these flowers. That was alcohol markers I used with a blending marker on them to bring in those deeper colors. Same down here. I can't remember if these were glued down and shaded in last time we talked. I know this guy wasn't there before, so that's how my dragon page is coming along here. I kind of like how that's going on. We have more dragons, and then we've got the face page, my little folding face. So we've got a little lady face. These are a couple people here, and I've moved these guys over here. I took away the little faces I had in here. I'm not exactly sure where this is going, but I think I'm going to add some paint in here and kind of maybe tie these things in, do some smoke or something. Let's see what happens. Now this page is the one I want to show you. Don't think you've seen any of these images yet. This is the page with the map on it that I told you that I wanted to get some manga images, and I managed to find a few. I think I showed you a magazine that I'd found. Well, these were in there. I've turned this into a spinny door. Now, it's not secured permanently yet, but I have found the cord that I want to use for this. And I've got these down so far. I think I've got a little more I want to add on here, but then we'll flip over to this other side, and I found a few more of the manga images in regards to food. And over here on the back of the spinny door, this is a little clear pocket that I've put in, and this is a card that I got from Dede Willingham back some time ago. Was a draw. I've been holding on to it and keeping it, trying to figure out where I'm going to put it, and it's going to go on my little spinny door here as part of my Oriental book, and I'm quite pleased with how that's turning out. This is all washi tape that I've put around the outside on both sides. I decided, and then this I think will kind of spin once I get it all tied in. I have a couple ideas for how to do the knots. But anyways, this, I had made the hole because I thought this was going to be a dragon, and there was actually a gateway here. But then when I found this image and her holding her hands out in this, and able to put this pot in the hand there, I just couldn't resist. I cut the hole out because there may be something there yet. I think I'm looking for an eyeball of some sort. I'm not sure. We'll see. I'll know when I find it, the right image, but I haven't quite decided. And if worst comes to worst, I can always just put some other paper in behind here and paint this out with some image of some sort that I decide, and not bother having it here at all. This, still haven't found the right image for it yet. Not quite sure where that's going to go, but I know in my mind what I would like to see, and I haven't found them yet. Same as what, as these images. As soon as I found them, I knew I wanted to use them. I'm hoping that's going to happen here. I have secured this down more and did a little bit of outline, highlighted the colors a little bit more. Sometimes when you are using magazines, and then you put the gel matte medium over them, and you can see with her hair and her skin that it kind of washes out the colors a little bit. So what I've taken to doing, and you can see I've done it with this tiger, is add a little bit of alcohol marker to kind of brighten up the colors. I did the same with this yellow sun. It was quite pale. It was almost white. Glued these down to be more permanent. I think you saw this. And I found these couple of people to put in there. That bird is still going to be highlighted, and I will put some kind of trim around here that's going to highlight both this face and the bird later. Okay. Oh, this one, you probably haven't seen much of this. This isn't glued down yet, but I did found this on one of my last thrifting trips. It's an embroidered coaster is what it is, and I'm hoping to put it in here at some point. I just think it goes well there. I've used a lot of red and gold. This is a gel print a jelly print that I made with inks on my jelly, and cut just a couple of images I've cut out so far that I like with this background. And oh yeah, here's my black and white images. I hadn't glued them down the last time you saw this. I'm going to be painting in more around this. It's going to create more of a atmosphere rather than just those stuck into the image. I want to create more of a landscape here, hopefully. So we'll see how that goes once I get my paints out. So that's my next step, I hope, is to get my paints out and do a lot of additions to these and painting in backgrounds, and you'll see that step as it gets done. Oh, here's a page I've got a lot of images. I'm thinking that this is going to be a wildlife or animal page of Asia, or how animals are represented in their art. I love how Japanese and Chinese represent horses usually in their art. I find them quite powerful and beautiful looking. Oh, okay, he's not glued down yet, but here's a new dragon, and this one's a little bit of a change in location. I had this on another page the last time you looked at it. I had not glued it down, but I found this dragon and these other images, and I thought, oh, this makes for such a dark demony page that he just had to be on this page. And we'll come to that other one soon, and we'll show you what's going on with that, so that will be kind of tuned in. Here's another page that's going to need paint to help it. So I've got this tiger and this kind of glued down, and I'm hoping, if you can see, kind of the tiger, and this kind of goes off into this misty thing, hoping to do more mountains and trees up here, and kind of tying this mountain into kind of these mountains over here, and seeing if so yeah, that's the plan. We'll see how it goes. This is my children's page. I've got a few images here. Here's more of those flowers that I showed you at the beginning that I had inked around. These all have images. There's something from Beth Schuler. These all have images of children that I'm going to use on this page. Yes, but this is from Beth Schuler. Beth's Crafty Mix Media, I think she still calls herself. I will put her link at the bottom of the page, just so you all can go and visit her. She's a beautiful, wonderful soul, and welcomes everyone. And again, so these are just some images, I think, and colors. This doesn't have images, but I just think it goes with this happy color page. I think you saw these before. Still haven't decided what else to go on here, but I know that in the Japanese legend, I believe, koi fish are actually what turn into dragons eventually. So we'll see how that works out. I'm not sure where that's going to go. This I did have it glued down here, but I want to do some darkening around this, so I've just kind of removed it for now, but it will be back. It will be back on this page somewhere. If I don't put it over her face, it's going to be going over something else. Found a couple of other images that I want to get on here, and I just think that this image, just the image on the money and just the texture on that is so different. I don't know, it's interesting. When you have these books and you're putting your hands on them, everything feels different underneath your fingertips. So it's a textural experience too. This is going to be Marching Soldiers. I think I'm going to separate these. And these guys might be kind of going in behind here. And these guys over this way, or just on this side of this fella here, so that he's looking up at them. I have to cut them apart a little bit, but these two more highlighted figures in there. Let's see what's going to happen in there for sure. Oh, this, not quite sure, another kind of maybe dragon animal sculpture page. Still haven't quite decided. This, another one, still haven't quite decided, but like the colors, like the feeling of her. Not sure if she might sit in the bowl yet, but not quite sure, but love the bowl, just like the colors that go with that. She's glued down. Here's more colors that's going to go in here. This yellow is now reflecting that red circle. You know, it also comes in very useful to hide those edges. So that might come there, like so. Like so. And then this, just more of this kind of yellow colors. Haven't quite decided how that's going to go, and that's exactly why they're sitting loose. Oh, here's the page where the demon had come from. He used to be sitting here. Actually, I think he used to be sitting here and she was over there. These have now been gel matte medium down, and this is maybe a good example of what I mean by how the colors fade. These colors are much more vibrant before I put the gel matte medium down, so I'll go over them probably with some alcohol marker, do something to bring the colors up. And I still haven't outlined either of these yet, so I'm not quite decided if I'm going to do that. But definitely I have to bring some of the colors up here and bring that out. Just highlight them so they come up. All of these, I did cut out by hand, and they are individually done with my little X-Acto knife. Every single one of those holes all around. In here, in that. So I'm liking where this is going so far. Not done yet. This, still haven't decided, kind of blank. Got lots of opportunities yet. This, I still like this circle. Have not put that down. This bowl, very love the colors, goes with that. So again, that's just put there for a quick reference. And my purple page, my end page, which I'm not exactly sure what's going to highlight that at the end, but it'll represent some kind of end. So I'm glad you came to visit today. I will be starting to paint in some of these pages. I'm just so happy with how this one comes out. Thank you again, Dede. I'll leave it here so you guys can take a good look at this, because this is the ones that I haven't done yet, hadn't showed you yet. Anyways, thanks for coming. I hope you enjoyed taking a peek at my Asian journal. I think this is 6. Yeah, 6. I think it's Asian Journal 6. So I'll keep you updated after I do a little bit more on this. Please like, share, subscribe. I'll put a link below to my my Instagram and my Etsy shop. I do have images that I put on coffee mugs and coffee mugs, and I have blankets, and I have tote bags. That's the word I was looking for. Sorry. Getting a little blank there. It's been a long day. So, happy Friday, everybody. Thanks very much for coming. I'm going to put a flip through Friday kind of on this and give that hashtag a little wave for those people. Thank you, Devon or Yolande from Devon Rex for Art, for mentioning that, and I will certainly put that on mine. So we'll see you again soon. Bye all.